Here's the video you've been waiting for. These are the best spots for summer in Massachusetts. Hey everyone, my name is Matt Swierk and I'm a local real estate expert right here in the state of Massachusetts with the Legacy Star team powered by Keller Williams. Now, if you've been to our channel before, you know that we talk everything about Massachusetts, whether it's eating, sleeping, drinking, playing, or some of the best spots to vacation in the summertime. So you have tons of questions about Massachusetts. We have tons of answers. Definitely hit that little subscribe button and also click that little bell so every time we make a new video, you're going to be notified. You can reach out to us in any way possible. Give us a thumbs up because we love the support. And you have to remember, when it comes to Massachusetts, we've always got your back. All right, so all the videos we do are fun. However, this is a fun one just because we're talking about summertime in Massachusetts. What are some of the best places? So, we decided to cover a lot of different spots. There's going to be people, if you're familiar with the state, you're going to think we're going here, here, here. We're throwing it all out the window. We're going to throw some interesting things at you. Summertime is great here. I mean, we got the 4 seasons, so of course we love it as we turn. And so these are just great areas. And of course, they're all going to be centralized around the ocean, just because, we summertime, we think beaches, we think, sand castles. It's not just the sand castles and beaches, but, a special time of year is definitely summertime in Massachusetts. We intentionally shifted up the order of where these cities are or these towns are, so that way I can make a lot of hand motions and just play like an air traffic controller. So, all right, here we go. So the first one we're going to bring up, surprise, it's not going to be on Cape Cod. I know, you're shocked. Where are we gonna start? We're starting way up in Newburyport, or depending how you're watching it, way up in Newburyport. So Newburyport is, it's a great place, really charming place up in Essex County. Like I said, it's on the North Shore of Massachusetts. There's a distinct North Shore, South Shore. Check out some of the other videos when if you wanna know our opinion on that. But this is, this place has such a charming downtown. Newburyport's really special. Anytime you bring that word up to anyone, they're like, oh, we love Newburyport. It's really, really cool. I mean, they have so many piers. There's water views everywhere. Of course, there's plenty of boats everywhere. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous places to eat on the water, walk. There's all kinds of, like I said, piers you can walk. What's really nice about this area, it's very, very quaint, and there's a lot of places you go for like a nice romantic dinner. So if that's your thing, go check out Newburyport. A couple little highlights up there. They have the Clipper City Rail Trail. It's funny because we've been bringing up more and more rail trails, and I'm not familiar with the entire country, but I wonder if everyone else has rail trails. But you have there's the Custom House Maritime Museum that's up there. You have the Newburyport Art Association. Plum Island. Plum Island's a great one. There's the Park River National Wildlife Refuge. So there's lots and lots of things to see up there. It's all going to be based around nature, great artist community. Actually, a lot of these towns we're going to be talking about today, there's a lot of art in these places. So Newburyport, bring that up from someone that knows Massachusetts, and they're going to get a little gleam in their eye because it's a special place. All right, so the next place we're going to bring up, this is actually going to be on the Cape. This is down in Orleans. Of course, we had to go to the Cape pretty quick in the video. The Orleans, absolutely fantastic spot that's on the Cape. I mean, with the Cape, we love it. You can't go wrong. They have tons of amenities down there. They have grocery stores, which is kind of a rarity on the Cape. Lots of local shops, lots of beaches. They have a year-round open ice skating rink that you can go to. If you get really hot, you can go get cool off in the ice arena. This is, just beautiful, beautiful ocean culture, and the beaches just make this place absolutely great. Everyone loves Orleans as well. There's a couple cool things down there. You have the the Addison Art Gallery. You also have this place called the Church of the Transfiguration. That's an interesting place. Check that out. You also have the Artist Cottage at Orleans Square. That's pretty cool. They got a big, chessboard that you can play. Lots and lots of local shops. You can go in there, buy art from the locals. Of course, we always recommend you support local businesses. So Orleans, it's a really good place. I mean, there's beaches. There's marshes. So a lot of the talk about places to go in the summertime are going to be based around beaches. So if you don't like the beaches, stop the video. Move on to the next one. Go back to the videos of the other one in the catalog. Okay, just kidding. No, you can go there. All right, so the next place we're going to bring up is, now we're going to swing back up the other way up to the North Shore. We're going up to Rockport. Rockport, you might find that name familiar. There's been some movies that have been filmed up there, or some TV shows. This is it's right next to Gloucester. Gloucester is a legendary fishing town, fishing community. They got a lot of cool things that happen there. We're not talking Gloucester though, we're talking Rockport. You have luscious landscapes there. There's great hiking. There's so much natural beauty. Rockport also has a commuter rail, so that way if you want to take the train right into North Station, pretty accessible there. They got a really cool area there as well. They have the Bearskin Neck, which is a little community that has all kinds of art shops and local shops and ice cream shops. So you can just kind of wander around there, grab your wallets, support the locals, like I just said. They also have the Twins Lights on Thatcher Island, lighthouses. We have a lot of lighthouses here in New England. And then there's also the Old First Parish Burial Ground. So there's a lot of things, to kind of check out there. They're all going to be, kind of geared around nature. A couple of the other places we're about to talk about have some more amenities, if you will. So that is definitely Rockport. Again, you bring up Rockport, most people are going to find that familiar that come from this area or that have visited as well. All right, now we're going to stay. No, I'm sorry, we were up in Rockport, so now we're going to go back around down. We're going back down to Dennis, right? So this is when people think about beaches on the Cape. Dennis definitely stands out. People love Dennis. Chatham Beach, the Chatham Bar's Inn. That's a hotel down there. Really, really cool place. I was gonna make a comment, but I won't. But Chatham Bar's Inn is a great place. The Chatham is awesome. Really, really nice beach as far as Dennis is concerned. There's storage beaches down there. There's so many beaches. It's hard to go over all of them. One of my favorites is Mayflower Beach, right? Now Tyler wanted me to slide this in here because he actually has a place down the Cape, and so he said, Matt, I'm going to give you a little secret. I said, okay, let's give it out to everybody, so it won't be a secret. Well, it'll be a secret let out to our YouTube fans. But there is Scarborough Lake down there. It's crystal clear water. It's one of the Tyler thinks it's the best kept lake on planet Earth. Right, and he's a traveling man. He's cultured, so that's a big award from Mr. Tyler Mack. So, but it's funny because Tyler's grandfather actually built a house in Dennis, and he lived down there for a little bit. So he's got some good ties down the Cape. I was trying to get him to go do a little vlog around the place of him eating all kinds of food down there, but he's on a diet. He's trying to watch his figure. But there's so you have Scarborough Lake. There's also this big tower, Scarborough Tower, which is cool. Again, another community that has a lot of artists in there. There's a really nice pottery, stoneware, and art gallery that's down there. And then the other thing that's cool down there, which I love. Not that I've done it here, but I've done it in other places on the planet, because I did this in Cancun, so the planet counts. But they have parasailing and jet ski rentals down there. So that's a cool thing. If you're into water sports, you could definitely go to Dennis and rent a jet ski or go parasailing. It's pretty fun. Pretty safe, whatever. So I'm not gonna get into the safety of parasailing, or parasailing, jet skiing, hang gliding, skydiving, all those fun things. All right, let's go to the last place that we want to talk about. Again, we're just hitting 5 today. That's 10. We're just hitting 5 today. So Nahant. So Nahant is one of those things people would be like, what is Nahant? Where is Nahant? What are you talking about? So yes, we're going to go back up the other way, going up towards going up to the North Shore. Nahant is this little peninsula that's right near Boston. And, it's pretty funny because one of Tyler's hockey guys lives up there. And he always talks about, his life on the beach. And yes, his beaches. Yes, I love Massachusetts beaches, but when I think about, beach, I think about, tropical warm weather. However, I'll go swimming in this water. I grew up in the cold water. It's fine. My wife won't go to the beaches. That's a whole nother story. But he loves life on the beach. And it's interesting because of the way the peninsula sits. It's got like its own climate up there. So it's usually a little bit cooler. Sometimes it's a little bit cloudier than Boston. So it's really, really unique as far as its atmosphere. And, Tyler's like, listen, people should go there at least one time in their life. And I don't know if that's a bucket list thing, but I'll take his word for advice. I've been to Nahant. I don't, the beaches are great there, without a question. That's where we're going here with some of the areas to hang out. But Nahant's really nice. It's interesting as well because there's only like 1 square mile of land. I think there's like 14 miles of water because of the peninsula. So it's really, it's the smallest municipality by the state of, in Massachusetts. Now, a couple cool things about Nahant. They have, of course, Nahant Beach. They also have a nice golf course there. It's a 9-hole Kelly's Greens. Kelly's Greens golf course is up there. You also have, this is another cool thing. Now, you might be shocked by this, but yes, you can surf in Massachusetts. I had a good friend that actually used to manufacture surfboards. What's up, John? And so he actually surfed all over the place. He used to love surfing here in Massachusetts. And they actually will give you surfing lessons or windsurfing lessons, right? So that's something cool as well. So not necessarily water sports, but motorsports, but water sports, or not necessarily motorized water sports. Water sports. Okay, there we go. We'll stop that there. The other thing is, so another cool place is this this park up there that's called the Henry Cabot Lodge Park. Henry Cabot Lodge was basically a scholar and a politician from Massachusetts. He actually graduated from Harvard University, one of the first people that received a PhD degree in history from there, and government. So he's a wicked smart guy, as we would say. He became a professor of history, and there's this nice park up there that, it's got these amazing views. There's a lot of World War II not memorabilia, but artifacts, if you will. As far as this was a defense fortification place, just like Castle Island down in South Boston, but we're not talking about that. So there's Nahant is a really cool place. So a lot of these are based around the beaches, but there's also fun things to do around there. Just absolutely beautiful places to wander around. Go check out some of the local artist communities. Definitely support local. We love when people do that. All right, so that's just a 5 quick, almost the 10. That's 5 quick places that we think are great as far as the summer is concerned. Yes, they happen to be around beaches. This is not a beach video. I guess we turned it into one. However, there's a lot of people that have questions about the area, especially now. We get a lot of questions around the winter too. What's it like to drive in the snow? But we're far away from that season, so let's not even think about that. We'll think about the sand instead, and not the sand that goes on the road in the wintertime. Too late, I thought about it. Okay, and I had the image. So, reach out with questions. We'll get back to you as quick as we can. You can reach out to us anyway. We appreciate the support. You gotta remember, when it comes to Massachusetts, we've always got your back.